5 of the best red dresses in animation. Inspired by the incredible video series by Modern Girls, detailing the best dresses in cinema history categorized by color. In this video series, we will be taking a look at some of the best dresses in animation. This list will be based on dresses that have significant symbolic meaning, made a lasting cultural impact, or just look beautiful to see. Also keep in mind, this list is mostly subjective, so if you have a different opinion from mine, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Starting with red as we progress through the colors of the rainbow. Red can symbolically reference passion, danger, and violence, but I'd say it's most commonly associated with love. With this energetic and attention-grabbing color, we will be leading this list with
Ain't she cute? Sweet.
Betty Boop. Created by Max Fleischer and making her debut in black and white August 9th, 1930. Betty Boop eventually transitioned to color in 1934, making her animation's official first red dress. Inspired by Esther Jones, a jazz singer in the 1920s performing under the stage name Baby Esther. The whitewashing of Betty Boop is an entirely different subject for another video, but it didn't feel appropriate avoiding that subject entirely while referencing the person who inspired her creation. Betty Boop was the animated symbol known for her little red dress until Jessica Rabbit stole that mantle. Don't worry, we'll be getting to her. Always finding herself in outlandishly sensual situations. The choice to put Betty in red was clearly based on the color representing lust and seduction, appearing in a thigh-length shoulderless dress with a plunging deep cut from behind and matching red pumps. The dress is incredibly matching Betty Boop's fun, sensual personality. Her chest literally looks like a giant heart. It's also incredibly gaudy, but this works well considering how often the character sings and performs in front of a crowd, like her real-life counterpart's inspiration. Surprisingly, Betty Boop has quite a few different red dresses and different outfits, something that can rarely be applied to characters in modern animation. And despite this character coming from animation's earliest inception, I still find the cartoon very charming.
You know who I am, of course.
Yes, get with
Wonder Woman. If you've been a fan of mine for a while, then you probably have realized that if I can include Wonder Woman on the list, it's going to happen. Created by Bruce Timm and making its appearance in Justice League the Animated Series, this little red dress is what Wonder Woman decides to wear after her initial black dress got destroyed while protecting Audrey, the princess of Cosnia.
Oh, is this popular? Yes, although my admirers are usually unarmed.
Audrey makes a comment about how Wonder Woman can get away with Scarlet, implying that Audrey tried to talk her out of the decision at one point.
I hate to admit it, but you're right. You can get away with Scarlet.
Clearly, Audrey doesn't know Wonder Woman very well, because she looks good in every shade of red. This dress is a little plain, but the bold black stripe lining her bust gives just enough detail to make this dress unique, and the open-toed red pumps are a fun touch. The shape beautifully accentuates Wonder Woman's figure, and I find it interesting that she chose a knee-high dress, because her first dress of the night was floor-length. Considering the fact that she was forced to rip apart that dress for mobility in order to protect Audrey, I'd say Wonder Woman deliberately chose a dress that didn't hinder her movement. I do wish she would have accessorized it a little bit with a necklace similar to her red dress appearance in Justice League Action, or even with a light jacket, but enhancing this outfit's appeal was probably the last thing on her mind when picking it out. Belle. Directed by Mamoru Hosoda, who enlisted the help of florist Megumi Shinozaki in making its debut to theaters January 14, 2022. Belle wears multiple dresses during her movie, so the fact that if you just Google anime Belle dress, the red one almost exclusively comes up shows how impactful this design is. Nearly all of Belle's dresses are eye-catching, but this one is particularly special, clearly drawing inspiration from Beauty and the Beast, with Belle literally sharing the same name as her source. It seems like the obvious choice to pay homage to the Disney princess would be to simulate her yellow gown, but having Belle appear not only in a red dress, but one that blooms like a rose was a perfect choice. The base of her dress is layered with giant petals, and Belle is adorned with floral arrangements in her hair and across her deep V-cut neckline. It's almost too much. Almost. Knowing Belle is a performer in the virtual world makes this ensemble fitting for the occasion. This dress is complete with a train that beautifully enhances her silhouette, especially when she's performing, giving her a slight superhero vibe. which is appropriate since at the end of her story, she ends up saving the Beast. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the video, and if you want to help me in a non-monetary way, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, comment several things, especially what your favorite red dress is. I'd love to hear that. If you would like to help me in a monetary way, my Cash App will flash across the screen for a moment, and you can also join my Patreon. The perks will be listed on the screen, but for as little as $1 a month, you can get your name in their credit rolls, and for my highest tier, the Wonder Patrons, you get a custom video for you every month, or you can choose the topic of a watch party for streaming, like if you want us to watch your favorite movie or a short anime. I appreciate any and all support. All the links will be in the description box down below. And you can also follow me on my social media if you want to help me in another non-monetary way. Back to the video. Lana Kane, making its appearance in Archer Season 8 and created by Adam Reed. Considering how crude and outlandish this series can be, no character featured has any business looking this good. Except Lana, of course. Secretly undercover as a singer and giving the mildest Esther Jones vibes, Lana plays the part by dressing for the role. We meet her in this dress before it's discarded for other color variants. It's not necessarily a bad animation technique since it gives the characters more signature personality, which can be more challenging for animated characters, especially with a rigid, semi-realistic art style like Archer. And even though it's better than characters almost never having a wardrobe change, it still feels a little lazy. Paired with a sleek bob, this dress gives Lana a striking silhouette. Being a floor-length gown with a shimmering crystal, possibly pearl neckline, this dress feels stage-ready while simultaneously appearing very mindful, very demure. The floral hair accessory and golden earrings are regal, but I wish she added gloves to add a touch of haughtiness. Either way, this is one of Lana Kane's best designs in the series, even though it's briefly seen. Jessica Rabbit. Speculated to be inspired by the model Vicky Dugan, who earned the nickname The Back because of her low-cut dresses, and making her debut to film in Who Framed Roger Rabbit 1988, clearly drawing inspiration from her predecessor Betty Boop. Jessica Rabbit, without a doubt, has one of the most iconic animated red dresses ever to be conceived.
Save me, save me.
Early concept art had Jessica in blue and green dresses. Thank God whoever suggested red behind the scenes, because I can't imagine any other color working for her. Especially green. Blech. With a back cut plunging so deep that her dress can barely contain her chest, and a slit so high that the slightest wrong move could leave her completely exposed. This is just about how a dress can get before coming across sleazy. Although her dress isn't always depicted with sparkles, it's definitely my favorite variant. It adds an outlandish shine that only someone as over the top like Jessica Rabbit could pull off. In some instances, the sparkles are so vibrant that her dress appears more pink than red, which can be a lot of fun when she's performing under certain lights. Her gloves tend to change colors depending on the artist's rendition, but my favorite is the classic purple. Blue clashes horribly with the rest of her outfit, but purple adds a sense of bold sophistication. Yes, she's a busty, beautiful symbol,
Save me.
but she's also classy and well put together, making purple a perfect fit. Jessica Rabbit puts the R in red. She's haughty, vivacious, and one of my favorite animated designs ever conceived.
Get me some money too.
Thank you for watching this short fashion analysis. I would like to continue with the colors of the rainbow. Orange would be next, and please comment below any orange dresses that you can find in animation, because it's so hard to find any. I found one so far and couldn't think of any off of the top of my head, which is so shocking. I'm still gonna do research to at least try to find 5 because I want to continue the trend. As always, I want to thank my Wonder patrons, Kirsten Letts, Clever B, Mortonette Stevens, and Jerry Jenkins. You are the best people in the world. I appreciate you so much. If you would like to be a patron too, the link's in the description box down below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, all the fun things. My socials will be on the screen, and join me on my Twitch channel so we can watch stuff live. It's actually real fun over there. Certain colors that have more options, I might include more than 5, but we'll see. I might even do less than 5 for orange if I can't find enough that satisfy me as something to contribute to a video essay. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. If you've been here since reactions, you're still the best, and thank you for still watching. More content coming soon. As for the independent character analysis, I'm probably gonna do Echo next from Arcane. Maybe Vander, maybe Silco. I really want to do a guy. If I could find some guys in dresses in the animation, I'm putting them on the list. Haha! I'm not even kidding. If I could find any, I'm putting them on the list. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I always forget to mention this in the end. My name is Josh with a Z. You can just call me Josh. My name is Joshua. That's why my Twitch handle is like different. This is confusing. Maybe I should just change my name on YouTube altogether, but I appreciate you for watching. As for the Adore and Abhor video series, I'm definitely still leaning towards Rogue, but we'll see once I get back to that series. So I love you. Expect much more fashion analysis and in-depth video essays very soon. Thank you for supporting, thank you for watching, and happy Halloween.